Okay, guys, so I'm going to show you how to put tabs onto a piece of your accordion box. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the rectangle tool and start by creating a box. Let's say this is the dimensions of one of the pieces of your accordion box. I don't really care what the dimensions are at this point. This is just as an example. And then I'm going to create another little box that is the dimensions of the tab. You guys already know those exact dimensions, but I'm just going to again kind of randomly draw one out. Now to place the tabs, it has to be centered evenly all the way across. And if you see, I'll zoom in a bit here. You see I kind of pull across this, it says edge, and then at some point it'll say midpoint right there. So midpoint. So I need to drag this box onto that midpoint. So I'm going to use my select tool, select the box from the center, and I'm going to drag it, and it says edge, 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 edge. Boom, midpoint, let go, and there's my midpoint. So I know that this tab is halfway between that node there and this node there, and it has to be perfectly placed, otherwise the box won't fit together. Let me zoom down a little bit here. I want to always use the same tab, so I can do Control C, Control V, and now I have a copy of that, and I can drag this down. And same thing, I just kind of keep moving along until it says midpoint, and there it is. I don't know why that looks that way, but there we go. All right, let me zoom in a bit more. So I've got these tabs halfway through. Let me grab one of these and I'll copy paste again, Control C, Control V, and let me drag it out of the way a little bit. So now I've got a tab on the top and the bottom, but I need to, for my puzzle piece, I have to draw a line halfway across here. So I'm gonna use this Bezier tool right there, Bezier tool, see that? Bezier. And I'm gonna go to, again, where it says midpoint. There's edge midpoint right there. Click, drag across to midpoint, and click. Now this line is halfway between the top and the bottom. And for this tab, I want to have one tab on here and one tab on here. So I have to rotate it. So let me rotate this tab 90 degrees, 90, boom. And for this tab, if I place it up here, you'll notice that it says edge all the way around, and there's no midpoint. It doesn't recognize that this is a separate thing. It'll only find the midpoint right where that line is, and that's not what I want. I need to find it, and I can't just kind of eyeball it. It has to be perfect. So there's a way to get around this, and the way to get around it is to take another box, start on node, and drag it over and down to right there. So it's evenly between the two. So now this is like a little extra box, and this does have a midpoint. So I can select my tab, I can drag it over, and now it's going to find the midpoint right there. So I got that midpoint. Now I can select this box and delete it, and this tab is halfway in between. I'll do that again just so you can catch it. Control copy, Control paste. Let me get it out of the way. I'll draw a little sort of cheater box here from node all the way down right there. Take my select tool, select this tab, put it in and find the midpoint. Boom, there it is. And then I'm going to simply delete this box, and there we go. Same thing on the other side, just kind of redo that same operation. And then if I want to get rid of some of these lines to make those either outie tabs or innie tabs, I can use my virtual, where is it? There it is. Virtual segment delete. It's right on this one. Prop knife eraser, virtual segment delete. And I'll zoom in a bit so you can see this. And I can delete that one and that one. That makes that an innie tab. And if I zoom in here, I can delete that one and that one, for example, if I wanted to, make that an outie tab, and so forth. So if I delete that and that, whoops, that was a goof. I want to delete that one and that one. And let's say I wanted to delete that one. And notice how the pen has to kind of point up and down for it to actually work. There we go. So I know this isn't the way your puzzle piece is going to look, but that's how you can get these tabs halfway in between. All right, good luck. Hope it works for you.